Disneyland.
It is like Disneyland. This is Sighisoara. This is the hometown of Vlad the Impaler.
Yes, it is.
This is also a very wonderful, historic, beautiful medieval town here in Transylvania. So join us as we explore the most beautiful. Welcome back, everybody, to Real Cool Travel. In this video, we are taking you home. Well, not to our home, but to the hometown of Vlad the Impaler, Sighisoara. Who is Vlad the Impaler? Well, Vlad the Impaler is the original Dracula, inspo, baddie, icon, infamous, very bad character in history who ironically was raised in one of the most beautiful medieval villages I've ever seen in my life. So join my friend Sighioara, my husband Emma, and I as we explore this medieval town, have some delicious Hungarian Transylvanian lunch, explore the cemetery, do a little shopping, and prove to you guys why Sighisoara might be the most beautiful, colorful, underrated village in all of Eastern Europe. Maybe in the entirety of Europe.
Everyone is thirsty.
Everyone's very nice. Greetings from Sighisoara. Today's vlog is featuring one of my oldest and coolest friends. This is Shock.
Hi.
Sighioara. That's not a joke. That's her real name.
It is.
It's her real name.
No, not all my chakras are open. Is that an umbrella street?
No European tourist destination is complete without an umbrella street. And if it doesn't have an umbrella street, I will not go and spend my money there. Welcome to Sighisoara, a town so medieval and quaint it makes Disneyland look fake because this is the real Disneyland. One of the best preserved medieval towns in all of Europe and a true hidden gem, nestled in the heart of Transylvania. It's got castles, it's got cobblestone alleyways, it's got cute restaurants and cafes, cemeteries and views, and lots of Dracula-themed souvenirs to purchase. So guys, Sighisoara is the Disneyland that everywhere is replicated after. And the Europeans also think it looks like Disneyland, so ha! So this city is famous. Excuse me while I find my breath and my waist snatched. Okay, so this city is originally the hometown.
It's your breath. I found it. You said you couldn't find your breath.
I'm gonna go find a new husband too. This city is famous because it is the hometown of Vlad Tipus Dracula. Who's Vlad? Vlad's probably the most violent, disturbed prince, ruler in history. And he's famous for impaling, which is embarrassing. I don't know if it's embarrassing, maybe he's proud of it. But anyway, this is where he grew up. And it's kind of the little gem of Transylvania. Chakra, what do you think so far?
It's fantastic.
Sighisoara's old town looks like someone handed a medieval architect a box of macaroons and said, paint the town like this. It's a mix of Gothic, Baroque, and Renaissance styles. Translation, every building is low-key fabulous, but truly you could spend hours wandering this town and looking at every single building. You will find unique details, strange anomalies, and tiny little windows into the past that are only specific to one building to the next. Also, they're so colorful and bright. It's like an Easter bunny vomited on top of this little medieval town in Transylvania. Ah, yes, this unassuming yellow house, this random yellow building. Why could this matter? Oh, right, because this is the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler, aka the real Dracula. Yes, this is where he grew up. Now, today, the building has been turned into a restaurant and a museum, aka tourist trap. It is still kind of cool to go look at it. I wanted to go inside and check it out, but I got social anxiety because I don't think they were open or people were on their break. But anyway, that is the building. And again, it's very strange to think about a nice young kid growing up in this really beautiful yellow house in this gorgeous, picturesque medieval town, turning into probably one of the worst, evilest people in history. And he inspired Dracula for a reason. We are discovering, and it's a good dietitian reminder for everybody. So if you are like me and you struggle with a vegetarian friend, is your friend a vegetarian? Are you tired of your friend only eating non-meat products? Well, Romania, Transylvania,
Does not like me.
It's not that it doesn't like her. It's just that you have to make sure you ask when you go to restaurants, do you have veggie options? Is it a vibe? Otherwise, you're gonna end up going to a restaurant and leaving pretty quickly. Okay, bye. Now, I just want to pause right here for a second. Look, my friend Chakra is vegetarian, right? Now, this is something that isn't always an issue, but when you're in these small medieval towns, especially that don't have a lot of tourist traffic, I mean, they stick to the traditional food that they eat. And of course, this is a very meat-forward city. Not that there aren't going to be vegetarian options, you know. As a vegetarian, look for bean soups, mushroom dishes, or local vegetarian-friendly spots, because otherwise you'll be dining on bread and cheese and potatoes and french fries and hope, which isn't going to be very nourishing, especially when you've had a couple beers. And I'm going to ask you to hike up some stairs in a little bit here. So always look ahead. Maybe don't free ball it so casually if you got a vegetarian or vegan friend with you while you're out there. They're talking shit about me. I'm angry because I take my time to get ready. Well, some of us have to slay the house boots down on God. Chakra was able to find a restaurant with vegetarian options inside this very pink, very cute hotel called Boutique Hotel Van Graaf Sighisoara. We enjoyed a delicious lunch, but really we stayed for the ambiance and the girly pop chic atmosphere.
I did a whiskey tasting and I ended up on the roof singing.
After lunch, we continued to explore the town while wandering into random shops and admiring the medieval architecture, and soon found ourselves inside an antiques and souvenir shop. I love getting souvenirs from antique shops when traveling. It guarantees a unique item with some possible connection to the past, and it's cool and real, and that's like our whole brand. See him? Cute. Now, if you're feeling bold, or you're like us and you've had way too much beer and you're feeling just a little like loose and silly, climb the Scholars Stairs to the church on the hill. It's 176 covered steps that feel like a mix between a scenic hike and a very old treadmill, especially if you're a little tipsy and in very bad shape. At the top, you'll find a beautiful Saxon cemetery that you can explore and walk through respectfully and peacefully as well.
How old is this stuff?
Old? Shut up. You shut up. Oh my goodness. The cutest little fluffiest thing ever. Hi. Oh my god. Hi! We've been chosen! Hi girl! Come on, He's like, alright, bye guys. I'm off. I find it very, in my opinion, one of the best ways you can kind of understand a country and a culture is to go to the graveyards. I know that seems pretty morbid, but like the way that we watch different countries bury and respect the dead, I think it says a lot about the country itself as well. And I mean, like, we're in Transylvania. Why would I not be in a graveyard in Transylvania? The town itself is small, walkable, and full of cute cafes and handmade souvenirs you don't really need, but you absolutely must buy. Sighisoara is basically the poster child for slow travel, but that's part of the charm. Everything's slow, simple, and soaked in history. It's not a place you rush through, it's a place you wander and have a couple beers and drink too many coffees and play some Uno and buy some silly stuff and take some cute photos and think to yourself, wow, one of the most evil people in history grew up here. Crazy. It's like if Disneyland had no lines, no screaming kids, and way more historical accuracy.